happen, of course, you explain that. Then, of course, you put them into some program like training, like helping them to produce music, for example, would become a kind of an escape from the situation that they found themselves. How do you usually? Okay, you also said before that you don't just bring them into your world. You try to enter into their world so they become a little bit easier for them.
Yeah.
How much is psychology playing a role in this work that you do with the people?
Massive role, because when we meet them, often it's what I tend to do is I like to say, tell me about your world, who's in it. So they might say, oh, it's just my brother. So I say, okay, who else? Who's your favorite uncle? Then they start smiling. They say, it's my uncle so and so. Okay, what car does your uncle drive? Oh, he's got a red BMW. Oh, what's his house like? Oh, he's got a 5-bedroom house. He's got a parrot. He goes on holiday every 5 years. So now what I'm doing is I'm making myself a part of their journey subconsciously. Then they want to tell me more. So subconsciously, their guards go down. Then when I see them over the weeks, it allows me to have mutual conversation. So I can say, how's your uncle so-and-so doing, or your auntie so-and-so doing? And you almost become somewhat a family member of them. So, that's the tactic that I tend to use.
Mm-hmm. And for you to be able to use these tactics, meaning you have to undergo training yourself, no? Because like we were saying before, first you find out what you want to do, how you want to serve, because we basically live by serving. I think Muhammad Ali was the one who was saying that service to other is the rent we pay for being alive, or actually we pay in this world, no?
Yeah.
And now that you discover how you want to serve, you have to go and train yourself.
Yeah.
So tell me about this training part of it, because now you are talking as an expert. You go to these young people, you help them to correct their road so that they don't end up badly. And you are happy there, you're also happy the society. So, but this training, tell me about it.
Yeah, so the training side of things is there's always ongoing training, because we have to make sure that we're doing safeguarding. We have to make sure that we're having health and safety checks. My first session that I had somebody handing an 8-inch knife. So then you have to follow the right measurements when someone hands in a knife. And then we also have to make sure that, okay, is this person that I'm working with, okay with being spoken to by a male? Because we've had a few where they've lashed out and hit another male because they're not comfortable with it. So there's the training is always ongoing, making sure that we're always following protocol. And essentially it will always keep changing, even down to cases of dealing with young people that are going through fields of extremism is another case. So it's vital that my training sessions that we do is always sort of upped each month, each year, to stay on track, especially now with social media as well. We have to be on our A game with social media on the cyber side of things also.
All right. Now I'm sort of curious on when you meet these children who come to this sort of rehabilitation program. I don't know if I can say it like that. Did they sort of tell you that they have a mission in life? What did they share with you, like where they want to go?
Yeah, they always come in with the mission. I always say a hidden mission. A lot of our young people will talk about, being professional footballers, being rappers. Ultimately, I would say the common denominator is that they want to be in sort of the limelight, the majority, whether that's acting, rapping, sports. I've had one who different because he wanted to be a chef, but a lot of the time they want to get into sort of things that's in the limelight. Hey, I'm here. Can you notice me? And that tells me a lot.
Now let's look back a little bit. Let's see if we can get this angle, get a different angle from it. You see, I think the society basically is like a jungle, as a jungle in that you really need to go there and form yourself and become somebody. There is no preset already set out for you, so that you just come there, you like a suit, you just wear it and that is you. No, you are going to have to form it every day, sort of fine-tuning yourself, jumping over all the whole obstacles on your way. Of course, the one you cannot jump over, there you are a victim there, like the forest, no?
Mm-hmm.
And there is this this story that is very common across many culture, which is coming of age, as it were, no?
Yeah.
That you have to pass through a lot of things to come of age. And sometimes in certain culture, there are people who help you to pass some obstacles. And sometimes in life, you don't have people that help you. So I'm looking at you now as somebody who is there to help some people
Yeah.
to pass through some of the hurdles, some of the obstacles they have in front of them. So if that is the case, how do you feel about that?
I love the responsibility. I was mentored by someone who was once a stranger, and I genuinely, as cliche as it sounds, would say that this person is the person that allowed me to change my route, and there's a reason why I'm alive. In essence, everybody needs a mentor, regardless of age, race, gender. Everybody needs a mentor. So although we talk about it being a responsibility, life's about guiding. I'm all about building people, and life is about building people. And I'm learning along the way as well. So I love the responsibility.
That is interesting. That is interesting. Really, really, it is really interesting because we find this kind of characteristics in many cultures, both in the Asian and also in the present. Of course, currently we would say the coach, the person who is sort of directing you, who is telling you this is how you want to pass it. But also in the Asian time, we also used to have this individual, these characteristics in our different culture, and it's very, very important. It is when we lack this one that you have a lot of deviance, as it were, in the society because people don't know where they want to go. Because we are not very intelligent, we are not that smart, as it were. But if we have somebody to help us, then we might be able to find our route in life. Also, because we are not supposed to be alone, we are supposed to live this life sharing it, no?
Yeah.
Because the life we live is in communion. We must share it with others. We must help each other, if I want to put it like that. Okay, now, I would say that, Richard, these people, how do they get to you? Is it like maybe somebody was trying to commit a crime, or somebody was about to commit suicide, or somebody actually was beaten in the house? For this reason, they call you to come and intervene, or they come on their own to you because they cannot figure out this challenge that they are facing. Tell me about that.
Yeah, I mean, with the MAP project, there's two routes. Usually we work off referral. So the social worker or case worker would go onto our website, and they would refer the young person's name, bit about them and what they've done, and then we would get in contact as soon as possible. I do have young people that sort of reach out to me also via email or via my work phone to say, hey, I'm feeling a bit low, or there's things going on. But we've always got an open door here, so they can always, come in within those sort of working hours and come and speak, cry, use the studio, draw or write. So that's usually how we would work.